Hello, hello. I am so happy to see you all. This is another episode of my Diva show. And for the people who do not know me, my name is Yani. I'm based out of Bangalore, mother of a 6-year-old son, 5 cats, 4 dogs, corporate trainer, come voice and accent trainer, come voiceover artist, and now a makeup artist. So today I have beautiful Susan who's going to be joining us, and we're going to be having a very lovely chat. So I believe she's here. And let's see, let's go ahead and try. Yes, Christina, I am as excited as you are too, Susan. Susan! I'm super excited. I am super kicked about it.
Hi.
Place. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis. Darling, you're again going blank.
Oh God.
You've again gone blank.
Okay, I'm shutting the app and joining you. Okay, I think that'll work.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
See you
So
in a
I
minute.
am here and I'm waiting for you. Yes.
Okay.
Metamorphosis. She's corrected. This metamorphosis. Yes. The Suze is going to come back in a bit and we shall go ahead and see what is happening. Excited. Yes, I know, lovely Karina. So we have, so she's going to be just logging in again and we shall go ahead and see what is happening. If you guys have any questions, it will be a good idea to go ahead and, type that in. There is a question, there is a box there with a question mark written on it. You can type it in there and then we shall see. Wait, I'm waiting for metamorphosis. The kind of things. Hello!
Hello.
Yay!
Hi.
Hi! How would you hold the phone throughout the 1 hour?
No idea. No idea. I'm going to be just switching hands and thank God I didn't paint my nails because I was so late and my hair was so all over the place, so I haven't painted my nails yet.
Hey, but
So
you
that,
look lovely. You
thank
look
you.
lovely, Susan. You look very beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
I put in the efforts to color coordinate and wear the peachish oranges too. And then later on, I figured out it cannot be seen on the screen. So I said, okay, let it be.
Whatever
Are
little
you
bit I do
comfortable?
looks good. Yes. Yes. I'm
Yeah.
comfortable.
Well, yes. Thank you. You're
Yes.
comfortable?
Yes, and I'm going to find a
Okay.
way
So,
to rest the phone somewhere
yes,
too.
please.
Yes.
Yes,
Let's find a
yes,
way.
absolutely. You can take your time.
How's this?
I am here. Yes, yeah.
Work?
Absolutely fine.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
this
phone's
is
gone into a
perfect.
box.
Guys,
Yes.
can you hear us? Wow, fantastic. Yay, Susan. Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was just been long overdue. Is that what they go ahead and say? Yes. It was supposed to be happening like, I think you were supposed to come the second show or the third show, whatever. And then you wanted to go to the hills and things like that happen. So, yes, I am so glad you could make this happen. Yay. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me here. And like what we spoke about 3-4 days ago, was what a beautiful meeting it was last year when I came for the makeover.
Absolutely.
And we've been talking on message, but we haven't really spoken. And there we go. And we can talk in front of people now.
I
So,
know.
yeah,
And
there we
see,
go.
and now, after that,
Yes,
like the
yes.
party, all of a sudden, who would ever think that after about a year, we're going to be going ahead and doing the show and we're going to be virtually talking to each other like this? It's so wonderful.
Yes, yes.
Yay.
I can't forget
Okay, so
the-
tell me. Go on. Sorry. I tend to go ahead and
No,
interrupt.
there's a little
lot.
lag.
Okay.
That's the reason, I guess. You can't hear me well. So
That's okay,
yeah,
but that is the usual that's going to be. So
yeah.
we'll have to just manage with that.
Just the makeover and the chaperone service, and who knew you're going to be out with us? And it was, I think, Vanessa Samira, and what a night it was. It was so beautiful to get to know you on a personal level, and I saw little bits of what you've been doing. It's so fantastic for everybody who's able to experience this. I think we are all learning more about our own gender through you in some ways and opening up. So thank you for doing this for all of us, not only me and everybody who's watching. So thank you.
Aw.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Susan. Ah, you just, my heart just kind of became very warm and fuzzy. Thank you so much. Okay, so tell me, who is Susan? What is the personality that Susan has? How have you gone ahead and formed this beautiful alter ego? So tell me about Susan.
Okay, so Susan goes back maybe since the age of 3 or 4, and there was a
Oh, wow.
and there was a clear recognition that so I don't identify as a crossdresser. I think I would identify as a transgendered human being, and or
Okay.
gender fluid. I could say gender fluid, and to me,
Okay.
all like from crossdresser to TG, according to me, they're all the same. They're just nomenclatures, but it's
Okay.
about the feminine, the feminine expression, or what I would call the divine feminine, which is experienced through beings, and men, biologically born men, can also experience the divine feminine through them. So the journey started at 3 or 4, and at 11, I think I realized I was transgendered, but I was misdiagnosed and I was given testosterone instead of being given estrogen. And then later on, at 17, I kind of realized that this is not something that is going away. This is something to be celebrated. And as years went, Susan would go into her shell and Susan would come out. And now I feel like there's no two here. So there's no alter ego. It's just the same human being, one wearing makeup, one not wearing makeup, but the same human being going forward.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh, okay. All right. No, because generally I have the idea, okay? Or generally this is what I feel, that the moment my friend or my clients just dress up and, become these beautiful women, there's a major personality shift that happens. Major personality shift. Like from body language to mannerisms to I don't really know, just pretty much everything. It just happens like that, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I know that there are okay, of course, two people living in one for sure, right? But there are two people for me. I know there are two people in my head. That's the reason why I asked you the question, who Susan is. Like, there are specific, sometimes, there some major personality traits that the woman side has. That's the reason why I asked you a question.
Susan
Okay,
is,
so
I think,
go
slightly
on.
shyer than the male self, and the male self is actually very
Oh.
confident, and it depends,
Oh.
So it actually depends. Like she is somebody who's more laid back and wants to come out only when she's admired or is not closeted. I mean, she doesn't like to come out closeted. So yeah, that's Susan.
Wow. Generally, it's the other way around with a lot of them. You know that, right? They're
Yes, yes,
generally
yes,
very shy.
yes.
And the moment they dress up, they are like these divas. They are like, you have to basically control them. Please like control. Do not really just go off track. So, yes, so it is the other way around with a lot of, my cross-dresser friends or my clients. So you were talking about compliments. So what's the best compliment that you've received till date? The best compliment.
So I think the best is recently I was talking to a therapist friend, and she knows about Susan. She knows about my male self. And after I dressed up, and she was on the phone while I was doing my makeup, and she said, "You know
Oh,
what? I find that you're exactly the same human being, and deep down, just sweeter." So yeah, so I think that's the best compliment I've got is Susan. And
oh,
in terms of looks, I think the best compliments have been from you so far. Yes.
oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
When
wow.
we went out, and I checked into that hotel with a sari, and how you kept putting me up and saying, "Oh, how beautiful you are," and also you were comparing your legs to our legs, which is Vanessa and Samira and mine, and you were saying, "You girls have such beautiful legs, and look at my legs," and so yeah, you've been the one who's been putting us up and complimenting us. Yes.
Oh wow, I don't remember half of these things, and it's like all of a sudden I'm transported back, and it's like, yeah, I'm like, that night was such a wonderful night to remember. Very nice night,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, now it's just fresh in my memory all of a sudden now. So, do you
Hmm.
have any talents that we do not know of?
So there are
Some
times
talents, of course, few things I know.
so there are times I can't dress, right? And it's not easy to, I'm out in the open to mostly family, to people, to friends, but I'm not able to bring this out as in dress up because I'm married, and I find it difficult to disbalance the social image of the family in some way. So the other best thing that I can do apart from painting my face and getting ready is to paint on a canvas. So I enjoy painting a lot,
Wow.
and I love writing. And I think for me, that's also the divine feminine expressing itself, the writing and the painting. And recently I've learned that I'm really interested in music. So I'm able to write lyrics and give them to artists. And yeah,
Wow.
yeah, so yes, that's fun.
You gotta be kidding me. So, guys, Susan is a lawyer by profession. She writes, she paints. And there's a reason why I always tell these things to my viewers is because for them to know that when they just hear the word crossdresser or transgender, they just do not go ahead and think that my clients or my friends or transgenders can be just so well educated, so skilled, and so talented. So that's also one of the reasons why I generally, in my show, I generally ask about people's skills. Like what do they do? Like, what are these different talents? And I'm so kicked about this that you're actually writing and you're giving it to artists.
Yeah.
Wow,
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
wonderful. Yeah,
Hmm.
so what happens with Susan is Susan's style of writing is like this, okay?
You're
Is
too
here.
kind.
So when Susan is high and when Susan is talking to you, at least to me, I will at least take like every sentence, I'll at least read at least 3 to 4 times because I won't be able to understand what is Susan actually trying to say.
Hmm.
It will
Hmm.
be, it's another level. So it's the super intelligent level,
No, you're just
like
being too
how
kind.
her oh, please listen. Even your Insta ID is metamorphosis, and I was like metamorphosis, metamorphosis. You're correcting me. So imagine your Insta ID also has to be this intelligently like complicated in ways. Why couldn't it be simpler? It could have been simply Susan, but no, that you'll not do. Okay,
That's
so
that's
Susan,
my that's my email ID. Simply Susan.
oh, yeah. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you
No, no.
serious?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm serious.
No, you're not serious.
I
You're
am
not
serious.
serious. You're
Simply.susan at
serious.
gmail.com. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, that's it's gonna take a while for it to
Sink in.
yes, okay. I'm just not able to believe that this is happening. But if you had a chance to change your name from Susan to some other name, what
Hmm.
name would it be?
Um,
Which other
Sumaya is a
name?
name which has been coming to me a few times. Like Sumaya was,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. So the Indian, so Susan came when I was probably 13, and I saw this really pretty girl online. Her name was Susan, and something just stuck to it. Over time, I think Sumaya is the name that I've really enjoyed, especially when I wear Indian clothes. That's a name that sticks.
Hey, Sumaya is a very beautiful name. It's a very beautiful name. Yeah. If you had a chance, you should definitely move to Sumaya. A very beautiful name. It
Thank you.
suits you
Yeah.
also.
Hmm.
Absolutely suits you. All of a sudden, I'm looking at you like as if you were Sumaya. Yeah, very pretty name.
Hmm.
So tell me, Susan, Sumaya. So if at all your life had a theme song, which song would it be? Which song?
So
Theme song.
there's a song which is called "I Am Soul" by this beautiful artist called Nibaya, and
Ah.
it's really beautiful. It's a melody, and it's very calm, and it also has so much depth. and it's also very fun and peppy. So I think it summarizes me. I love that song.
Wonderful. So tell me, you read a lot, you write. Do you, how many languages do you speak?
Unfortunately, I'm losing touch with Hindi too. I used to be good at
Oh,
Hindi, and
really?
yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
because it's been so much. I work in English, and I think I don't have that language learning brain anymore. So I was trying to learn German. I picked up little bits of it, but I couldn't even introduce myself properly in German because I just can't, it just doesn't stick. But English is what I think in, and I'm trying to rediscover Hindi to start. That's the first thing I want to do. I want to really get better at it.
Okay. So if at all you had a choice to like learn one, if you could learn any language fluently, which language would it be?
I think German because I've traveled to
Wow.
Germany a few times, and I have some really beautiful friends there. And you do feel that if you don't know the local language, you miss out on the cultural values of things. So purely because I love the country and especially Berlin, which has so many people who are eclectical, different mixes of people. So if you speak German there, I feel that you'll understand more of the place.
Oh, wow. Okay, tell me. So, just the whole cross-dressing world, like,
Hmm.
is just so magical. But
Hmm.
if you had any magical power,
Hmm.
okay, which power would you choose? Because, I mean, of course, I mean, I'm associating magic and magical power and all of that in like one bit. But
Hmm.
what power would it be if at all you had a magical power?
I'm tempted to say to be able to do my makeup in 5 minutes, but I do enjoy the process. So I enjoy the process. So I'd say to be able to be at many places at the same time. I've actually thought about this a
Oh,
few
nice.
times. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Hmm.
Not bad. Very intelligent thought, actually.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay. Now tell me, if you could have dinner with,
Hmm.
with anyone dead or alive, who would it be? Who would you like to have dinner with?
Hmm. Uh, for a celebrity, I think Marilyn Monroe, because I would like to really
Ah.
see, I'd like to see she's glamorous, she has so much style, and uh, I wanted to see that little sadness behind that beauty, and
Okay.
be able to experience all of her. And I find the fact that she would ooze that love on screen, and then when you see her, you would find it a little, you know, I won't say just a little hurt somewhere. So that vulnerability is something I would enjoy to be a part of and maybe learn from and take it further in my journey.
Wow. Merlin, that's a beautiful answer. I would have never thought Merlin Monroe. That's a good one. And if you could travel back into any historical event, which one would it be?
Mm. Okay, so the time there was the emancipation of slaves, like the blacks, and I think that would be a time that I would like to witness and see the freedom and the oneness that everybody would experience. So yes, that would be a time that I would love to go to and experience that, and hopefully uh, be able to imbibe it in what we go through our gender. Emancipation of gender is what I would like to experience. So maybe through that event.
Wow. Awesome. Do you believe in the paranormal?
Oh yeah, I do definitely.
You do?
Yeah, yeah, definitely do. Definitely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So, is there any quick experience that you can go ahead and share, like quickly?
Uh,
Do you have a story? Do
yeah,
you have a
just the,
story to share?
I do. I'll tell you the quick one. I'll tell you the longer one later because it is quite freaky.
Huh?
But
Huh? Oh,
my
it's
neighbor,
freaky.
yeah, it is really,
Don't freak me out, okay? I'll have trouble sleeping.
yeah. So my
Huh.
neighbor who was maybe 6 and I was 8, and we used to call spirits in my home. And for years we used to think we were kids, and I used to think he's moving the coin. You know how we would do blank check, and he would think I'm doing it. And one day we just called each other out, and I said, "Stop doing this," and he said, "You stop doing this." And finally, we never did it again because we knew it used to.
Ah. Okay. The video is just got stuck. Susan, you know this got stuck, right? Got stuck, guys. Shall I? No, I am so freaked out right now. Let me send her an invite again. I am so freaked out right now. I'm so freaked out right now. Why did I even go ahead and ask her that question? She'll come back. Hang on. Till the time I can kind of. All of a sudden, she was saying this, and then she went off at a really, really bad timing. Yes, yes, I am here. I'm sending you. Okay, you sent me already the request. Okay. You freaked me out, woman, and you went off. Of course, Yani is here. Isn't it, Gayatri? She freaked out and she went.
I got scared.
Hello.
Hello.
This is
Yes.
again the video. Same problem is happening.
Oh, okay.
We
So
cannot see you.
So let me shut the app and come back. Just in a second.
Yes. Yes. Huh. So she freaked us out, like all of a sudden, right in the middle of the story, and then she just went off. How many of us are freaked out? Hello. Just say.
What, I need water.
Okay, take it. Yeah, I know, voice was coming. How many of us think that that was freaky? I was very, very freaky. I was super freaky. Yes. Super, super freaky there was. I am scared. Sorry. I don't know why I didn't even went ahead and asked her this question. But I still need to go ahead and ask her about aliens and a couple of other things as well. So I don't really know whether I should go ahead and ask her. Because I'm going to be the one who's going to be having tough time sleeping. Oh. Metamorphosis. Lovely Karina, what's up? All this talking, you guys will do it here only. Yes, hello.
Can you see me now?
Yes. What do you keep
perfect.
doing, darling? What do you keep doing?
I think Instagram just wants to boot me out, talking about spirits and stuff. So that's what happened.
Oh, that was such a bad timing. I'm telling you, it was very bad timing that you left.
Yeah.
As like, oopsie, I'm like, sorry, like wrong timing. You freaked me out. Okay, but you can complete the story.
Yeah.
So what happened? You guys
so-
called.
Yeah. So I don't.
What is happening, Susan? Susan, you know that I am unable to see you or hear you right now. Okay, now. Okay.
Is this
yes.
better?
Are you back again?
Switch. Okay. So I had to switch from my connection. So it was my connection that was messing it up.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So the story was that I had a few experiences with this blank chit and things like that, and it did make me believe. So I'll talk to you about it in the morning. I'm not going to talk to you about it at night.
Yes, please do not tell me.
Okay.
I'll have such a bad time. I'm such a freaked out kind of a person. I sleep with two Bibles. Okay? One full Bible, like with Old Testament, New Testament, one side, towards my side. My son's side will be just the New Testament side, the small Bible. So, and the times when I'm really scared, so I pick up the Bible, I hug it, and I sleep. So please don't tell me all of this right now. But yes, I would love to go ahead and listen to this particular story. And we
Yes.
should tell Shalini also. I don't know whether Shalini has joined us today or not, but it will be fun to go ahead and have Shalini also in the
Yes,
conversation.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
so it's going to be
yes.
super fun because she doesn't believe.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
she doesn't believe in it.
Like the
So we'll have
like the
a
Bible,
fun time.
Like the Bible talks about the Holy Spirit anyway. So what are we talking about?
Yes. Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Of
yes,
course.
yes.
Of course. I'm talking about the bad part of it.
No, there's no bad part to anything.
Okay. Okay. So, do you believe in aliens?
I won't not believe in them. I've never seen one, but I will not believe in them because we can't be the only life on this on in this entire universe.
Of
I don't
course.
believe that. I don't
Of
believe
course,
that.
of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
of course. So, do you want them to connect with us organically or in a very robotic way? Which way would you want them to connect with us
I guess
or
very
contact
organically,
us?
very, very organically. And I guess I'd be one of those people who'd just be very not surprised if they did contact us very organically. And I actually feel like, when we talk about the old Hindu gods and things, who knows, what dimensions they were from. So, yeah, yeah. So maybe they're the same.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, especially when they talk about, I mean, I don't want to, hurt somebody's sentiments here.
Yes, yes, of course.
But of
Yes.
course, when they have like the bird god and all these other like, bits, and, you see the drawings and all of that, the Egyptian drawings, and they say these are the gods and stuff.
Yes, yes.
Of course, and if when you go ahead and see what, how much wisdom that they had to give to the humankind, or how it is impossible for the humankind to have gone ahead and thought of how to make pyramids, etc., etc. Of course, you kind of think they can't be God, so must have been some kind of an alien bit happening,
yes,
like
yes,
some
yes.
visit, some kind of a knowledge transfer happening. I don't know what kind of knowledge transfer from our side, but yes, some bits here.
No, I
I'll
think
have
you.
a lovely talk with you one of these days.
Yes, yes. I
Tell me,
think
tell
you
me.
got it. You got it absolutely bang on. There's a book called Chariots of Gods, and
Okay?
that actually talks about what you're saying very specifically about how we could either have gods as aliens or aliens as gods. Who knows what the truth
Ah,
was? But it
ah.
could be one of the two. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I would read that book though. Awesome. So tell me, what's one conspiracy theory you believe in? You actually believe in?
Okay, so if I believe in it, it's not a conspiracy anymore. But I do, I do feel like we may be in a simulated reality. We might be experiencing a reality which is highly well designed and intelligent, in which we are simulations of the same energy. So I kind of, I mean, from a scientific point of view, I think that's a great possibility. Many people like Nicholas Tesla and now what's the owner of Tesla? So a lot of scientists believe in that. Stephen Hawking was one for it, and yeah. So I think that could be it. Simulation, that we could be in a simulated reality.
Simulation. Wow. Such awesome topics that we can actually talk on. Like, it's going to
Yes.
take forever. Like, we have the book thing and we have the paranormal thing, okay, that we'll have to sit and talk about someday.
Done.
Like,
Yes, I would love to.
not really right now, but yes, we'll have to definitely talk about.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so, are you the kinds who is a little, what you call that?
Elon
Like
Musk.
I am, I don't know. No. There's a word for it. I don't know. People who keep falling or injuring themselves, or like little, I don't know, messy. I don't know what is the word, because like I keep falling. Okay, a lot. I'll fall off the stairs. I'll just skip, like just slip and fall. Are you that kind of a person? I mean, like, have you had a couple of accidents, or have you?
I never used to be accident prone, and I didn't know that you're accident prone. And
Oh my God.
yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't, because the perfection in your makeup and your the way you conduct yourself does not tell me you're accident prone. But then I'm not surprised.
Clumsy Pearl Vanessa.
When we met in when we met in Bangalore,
Go on.
I think it was either that one or the next trip or the previous trip I'd come to Bangalore. I landed up in ER. I hit my head. I fell off the stairs. So from then on, I've had probably 5 or 6 accidents in the last year. Like stupid ones. So yeah, I think I'm getting there. As I'm getting older, I'm getting less. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Do you guys get to see the video earlier? I have no idea what you said. Okay, yeah, but then I am a little clumsy that way. And Pearl Vanessa would know, like every other day or something, I'll tell her I fell off the stairs, or I slipped and fell, or I banged my head, or I banged my shoulder, or this is it. So I'm a little clumsy that way. But is but has there been any is there any like stupidest way that you've been hurt? Like, really stupid. It's like, how can somebody get hurt like this? Has that happened to you? Like the stupidest way to get hurt?
Yes, yes,
No?
many times, many times, many times.
Many times. The way you were shaking your head, for a minute I was like, you possibly said no, but yeah, that has happened, isn't it? So I'm
Yes,
not the only one.
no, you're not. It's like I can sometimes just walk into glass, and not know it was glass. So yes, yeah.
Ah, okay. All right, this is one. Okay, so if you could time travel, where would you go?
I think I would go to the future to see how the fluidity of gender, because I think that's where we're heading towards collectively. So I
So,
would like
son,
to.
where did you go? Ah.
I would go to probably in the future to see what gender is like, maybe 100 years ahead, and see what gender is like, from here.
Wow. Oh, okay. All right. I'm asking you very random questions, okay? So that I can just. Okay, so tell me, would you keep on your nightstand?
Books and yeah, you mean the nightstand as in I didn't get that, the bedside or
Ah, bedside, bedside.
okay, so books and sometimes always a good speaker for listening to music, because I can wake up in the middle of the night and want to hear something. My headphones and my
Ah.
specs. I have to wear contacts right now, but I would wear always my specs. And I'm an on the edge sleeper, so I'm literally on my nightstand picking things up and putting them back. And things.
Okay, all right. So tell me, do you listen to Hindi songs? Are you a Hindi song person?
A few, mostly Sufi though. Like I love Sufi music.
Ah, mostly
Uh,
Sufi. Okay, all right. So nothing like you don't really listen to any like Bollywoodish kind of
I like the.
number.
I like to think that A.R. Rahman is also Bollywood, so I love songs like whatever he's done, his work. Then there's Coke Studio, which is a lot of good talent from Bollywood. So there's songs like Jugni, and there's songs
But
like
have you ever heard like what you call that mainstream Bollywood,
yeah, of
mainstream
course,
Bollywood songs
of
like
course, of course.
item number, like
So,
item
so
numbers? Have you gone ahead and heard?
I mean, I don't think I've had a choice. You go to a wedding and there's so much Punjabi music, and you have
Ah,
to, and then
ah.
you drink a little bit of alcohol, you end up dancing to it. So, the last one was this Lamborghini, which was like an overdrive, and by the end of it,
Ah.
I remember one day humming that to myself, and I was like, I'm done. It was just like when I heard it for the first time, I didn't like the song, and then a little while later, in the shower, I heard myself humming it. So yeah, and it's catchy, right? Like all these
That's
Punjabi
about
songs
it.
are,
That's about
yeah,
it.
yes.
Yeah. So tell me, if you ever had to, I mean, this just kind of like came into my head. If you ever had to, like, dance an item number, okay, if it was given to you, like, okay, which song would you like to dance in? Do you have any item number that is like pops into your head and say, yeah, that is a nice song. I would love to go ahead and dance on that number.
I don't really remember the song Sharara, but it just popped in my head.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't remember how it
ah.
goes, but it just did pop up in my head right now.
Sharara, Sharara. That
Yeah,
song.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
yes.
one. That was like a long time ago. I think it was on Shamita Shetty. If I am not mistaken, that was Shamita Shetty was dancing on that song, Sharara, Sharara. I don't know. There are other Bollywood buffs here like Pearl Vanessa, and she would be the best person to say. But I think it was definitely by Shamita Shetty. Okay, darling. So, if you were a drink, which one would it be? Which one will you be and why?
So if I go to a bar or a club dressed, I would always get a Cuba Libre. It's a rum and a Coke, and it has a twist of lime. So, rum's to me, rum's a great alcohol because it kind of it's smooth on the palate with Coke especially, and then lime just gives it that twist. So I would probably bet that Cuba Libre kind of intense experience, yeah, with a twist of lime. Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Cuba, that was my go-to alcohol. I think about like maybe about a year ago or something. But yes, I moved on to other bit. But yes, I know Cuba. I know Cuba Libre, right? Libre, right?
Cuba
Okay.
Libre, yes, yes.
Cuba Libre. Okay. All right. So, item song I asked you, but if you were a dish, which dish would you be?
Wow, that's hard. Which dish? So I love food, and I heard you say something about mutton rogan josh a little while ago. Yeah. So my family really
Somebody
enjoys.
asked me what's my favorite dish, so I said, okay, mutton
Yeah,
rogan josh is my favorite dish.
yeah,
Huh.
yeah. I think I'd
So,
be
what
really.
were you saying?
I think I'm just, if I had to be a dish, I think I would be really, flavorful meat in some way. So maybe a mutton rogan josh or something. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely. All right, so tell me. So, if you could make a difference in the world, what would you be known for?
The way my journey is now, I don't believe that I can't make a difference now. So I feel that with the current journey I'm on, I would love to make a difference with helping people with realizing who they really are and seeing gender only as a amplifying asset. So, and I think you're far there on the journey, opening people's minds up and opening. So I'd love to support a journey like yours and be in the same journey, which is opening up people's mindsets and showing them what human spirit is. Doesn't matter what gender is, doesn't matter what, and break the stereotypes. So I think a simple journey like that would be a part of it, yes.
Wow. Awesome. Now I'm going to ask you, would you rather kind of question. So I have this or that
So
kind
before
of
you go
questions.
there, I feel like asking you, what's the superpower that you would want? Like that's something that played in my head. Yeah.
I've always wanted to tell my guests beforehand that you can ask me like 2 questions or whatever, okay, beforehand. But don't, like you are cornering me in ways. All of a sudden, superpower. I'm like, I'll think about it, okay? There's nothing that's really on my head. I don't want to fly or something. I don't want to go underwater as well. I don't want to be Elastigirl. I don't want to go fast. But yes, being a Captain Marvel is going to be nice.
Wow.
Because she pretty much has all the powers. That
That's
is
beautiful.
nice, of course.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, that is pretty interesting.
Captain Yanni.
Yeah, that was pretty. Doesn't sound nice though. It just sounds okay. Kind of like just fun types. Who
No,
is
sounds
this? Priya. Okay, all right. Thank you, darling. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you would you rather questions. Okay, there are a couple of those questions, and I wrote them on my cue cards with my specs on, and now I don't have my specs. So I don't know how much will I be able to read, but I will try. Okay. So would you rather go to space or to the bottom of the ocean?
Space. I'm not. I'm a little scared of. I don't know why. I'm a little scared of the bottom. It's really beautiful. Like I've been snorkeling once, but space for sure. I feel it's more discovery. And bottom of the ocean also. I don't know how to choose that. Both are exciting to me. Both are very exciting.
Yeah, because I think, but we know more about the space than we know what's about the ocean, about the depths of the ocean. That's something that I would like to go ahead and believe in. And I was reading an article, and it was talking about, that people have seen some kind of creature, some this or that has never been written about, that has not been spoken about. So it just sounds very scary. It definitely is scary. And if at all I was given a chance, of course, even I would go, although I'm scared about both. But then if I had a chance, I would say, chalo, space, at least we know a little bit about that. Bottom of the ocean is a little scarier, according to me. So yes, so I know what you're saying.
We
Okay,
should
somebody
literally
needs to
decide
be
this
a
one.
timekeeper because we just have about, according to me, I just have about 15 minutes. There's somebody, please, timekeeper, Pearl Vanessa, please tell me. I don't want to lose the entire conversation. Okay, we'll try to do it as quickly as we can. We'll try.
Okay.
We have 10 minutes. Okay.
Mhm.
Would you
Rapid fire.
rather suddenly be elected as a senator or suddenly become a CEO of a major company? Now remember, you won't have any knowledge about how to do either job than you do right now. So, but if you had the choice between these two, which one would it be?
Senator, I think I would excel at that compared to being a CEO of a company. Have to learn everything versus faffing my way around. I am a lawyer, so I know what it takes to be a politician too. So yes,
Fantastic, darling. Would you rather move to a new city or town every week or never be able to leave the city or town you were born in? Which
I
one?
would move definitely. Just be able to travel.
Every week to a
Yeah,
new place.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay. All right.
to just that idea. It's been. I think it's because it's been 5 months. I've been locked in. At the moment, I would take moving. It's been 5 months of being in the same place. Yes.
I get it. Okay, you're going all of a sudden like, I can't hear you. Okay, would you rather see what was behind every closed door or be able to guess the combination of every safe on the first try?
Closed door. As long as I don't need to open anything, then I can just see.
Wow. Would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now or know now everything your future self will learn?
Know now that my I think that know now what my future self.
Everything your future self will learn. I would like to go back to age 5 with whatever that I know. I would
Yeah.
do so much better.
I think I knew more at the age of 5. I've just learned that as I've gone with age, I think I'm just realizing I don't know anything. Everything I knew was just a concept.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Would you rather be the first person to explore a planet or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease? Funny that I'm asking a question now.
Planet for sure. Planet for sure.
Planet for sure? Oh, okay.
Explore.
Somebody's keeping the time or not. Hello, where is Paul Vanessa? Guys, how much time do I have right now? Please,
So we have 14
people.
minutes. 14.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, super. Would you rather give up all drinks except for water or give up eating anything that was cooked in an oven?
Give up all drinks except for water, or
Or give up eating anything that was cooked in an oven?
no, I can't give up what's cooked in the oven. Right? Yes.
Okay, thanks, Gayatri. Okay. So, would you rather be able to talk to land animals or animals that live underwater? What is your which one?
Land animals, because they're more accessible. I'd like to be able to talk to them. Both actually, but land animals.
Would you rather know the history of every object you touched or be able to talk to animals? Either of these two.
Be able to talk to animals, because objects are inanimate. So yeah.
Ah, okay. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
Maybe lose the ability to speak. I would still like to be able to. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Would you rather live under a sky with no stars at night or live under a sky with no clouds during the day?
Wow, that's really hard. Maybe, yeah, because I love the stars. I go to the hills for the stars. So I'll say the clouds can go away.
Okay. Would you rather have an amazingly fast typing or texting speed or be able to read ridiculously fast?
Okay. I like to read slow, so I like to type really fast. Be able to do it really quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I'm not.
Okay.
So I'm not being able to speak. I'm able to read. Then let me type fast. Yes. With the questions we've had.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather give up bathing for a month or give up internet for a month?
Internet for a month, for sure. I love the
Oh,
water.
really?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, how can somebody internet for a whole freaking month?
No,
Okay.
it's an easy one. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to stink
It's,
the place
oh,
down.
okay. Would you rather have a horrible short-term memory or a horrible long-term memory?
I think horrible long-term memory is okay. Short-term memory, which is gets you by, is easier. So I understand
Okay.
what dementia is like. So short-term is okay. Yes.
Okay, okay. Would you rather live the next 10 years of your life in China or in Russia?
Interesting. I think I don't know, but China maybe, because I'd like to see what's going on. Russia,
Yeah.
yeah, I like to see what's going on. Yes.
My answer would have been the same, China.
Mm,
And I'm like, there's so much happening in that country.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yes.
it will be pretty interesting to live there and see what's really happening.
Yeah.
Would you rather be fantastic at riding horses or amazing at driving dirt bikes?
Dirt bikes, because they seem more relevant now than horses.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Would you rather be forced to eat only spicy food or only incredibly bland food? Which one?
Spicy, as long as I have the tolerance for it. Yes. I would like to. Yes.
Okay, now this one, okay. Would you rather be beautiful but stupid or intelligent but ugly?
Um, I, I think everybody is beautiful. I like to keep the intelligence.
Of, what an answer. Too much, Susan. Would you rather be unable to use search engines or unable to use social media?
Social media.
Ah, okay. Would you rather live without the internet or live without the AC or heating?
AC of the heating. The internet is, it's very important. I think.
Important then. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather be able to control fire or water?
Tough one. Water maybe.
Water? Would you like to control water? Yeah, so I will take the fire then. I will figure it out.
I love where these questions are
Would
coming
you
from.
rather?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather live in a cave or live in a treehouse?
Tree house, I guess. Tree house.
Treehouse? Okay, all right. Would you rather be a practicing doctor or a medical researcher?
Medical researcher.
Okay. Would you rather be a famous director or a famous actor?
Famous director.
Last two questions. Would you rather wear only one color each day or rather wear 7 colors each day? Matlab one color each day, like 7
No.
colors.
So rather wear one color each day or wear 7 colors each day. 7 colors each day. Is
7
okay.
colors.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that's a lot, that's a lot. Okay, the last question. Would you rather travel the world for a year, all expenses paid, or have $40,000 to spend on whatever you want?
Travel the world. All expenses paid.
I know, right? I mean, that's like a no-brainer. No-brainer.
Yeah.
Awesome! I am right on time. Thank you so much, Susan, for
Thank you,
coming
Annie.
on the show. All of a sudden, I kind of like had the feeling, oh my God, we should be talking more. Why
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
we been speaking? I'm
We-
like, this was such an awesome, awesome show. I loved talking to you. Now that Gayatri is saying that we have 8 more minutes, I would ask Susan. Susan, do you have something to ask me? You have only one question that you can ask me.
Okay, wow.
After
Wow.
after that, we will go.
Okay.
Please.
So I'll try and not keep it sci-fi. Although, yeah, maybe my question is, where did you get all your questions from?
No, I did. I sit and I write, read, I look up on the internet, I look up at the other interview questions. I pick up some from the books. Then I know which particular person is coming on the show. Then I pick up questions depending on their personality.
Wow.
For example, these books kind of questions and paranormal and all that, I'll not be able to go ahead and ask a person who's not expressive. Right, then they won't be able to really go ahead and talk. Like with my last guest, Bella Noche, it was more about, I knew she was a mermaid, drag queen, so a lot of her questions were based on sea animals and swimming and water, tree house or beach, boat or tree house, things like that. So things are kind of custom made.
No,
So
these are
sometimes you
beautiful.
will see me asking the same question to others, but in a very different manner. So yes, I sit and do homework, darling.
This is fantastic.
Bit
because
of homework.
No, this is really fantastic. I mean, all the questions that you had, they were most unusual, intriguing, and I could have answered either way. But I would love to talk to you more about a lot of things we discussed. I would love to talk to you.
Yay!
Yes.
Absolutely. Thanks,
you.
darling. It was wonderful to speak to you. Let's catch up soon and visit me this
Yes,
year, the moment this
absolutely.
year ends. Please,
Yes,
hello.
yes, yes.
January 2021. Let's go and party.
Let's do it.
Come here.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's make it happen. Lots of love to you. Thank you for having me.
Yay!
Thank you.
Okay, darling.
Bye. Bye.
See ya. See ya,
Bye.
babe.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.